No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.
Mark Hamill's birthday was on September 25th. I figured it was the perfect opportunity to talk about my favorite performance from him, and it may come to a surprise to you guys, that's not the Arkham games.
Know your fucking place, trash!
The Arkham games are a masterpiece in their own sense, but I do think that his performance actually shined more in Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker.
You've lost, Batman. Robin is mine. The last sound you hear will be our laughter.
I think Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker is actually a pretty decent film. It's got a lot of good things in there, and there's a lot of things I'm not super crazy about. But these extended minutes of the original animated series that they included in there and explaining the Joker's death, the death of the original animated series Joker, is just a masterpiece in and of itself. And I found myself countless times rewatching that scene because it's my favorite Mark Hamill Joker.
A bird in the hand.
So let's go ahead and discuss it. So during this period in the animated series, Tim Drake was officially Robin. Dick Grayson got out of Gotham to get out of Batman's shadow since he was Nightwing at the time. Barbara stayed behind with Bruce. She's currently graduated, or I'm assuming she's graduated college at this point in the DCAU timeline. While Robin tries to stop a mugging in process, it turns out to be a trap from the Joker, with Harley Quinn knocking him out and helping him kidnap the Boy Wonder. Weeks without seeing Tim Drake Robin, Batman basically tracks things down and finally gets a lead to Arkham Asylum, which the Joker is staying at.
Hello there. Welcome to our happy home.
This situation alone creates a sense of eeriness, because the fact that the Joker had not given any clues as to where his whereabouts are, and Batman hasn't seen Robin for weeks, makes you wonder what exactly is he doing to the Boy Wonder, considering the fact that many of us who are aware of the Death in the Family story are probably getting some PTSD flashbacks to that. This also creates a sense of fear for the character of Batman, because this is essentially someone who he looks at as a son and someone he's supposed to take care of, and he's basically looking for him. That's gotta be a scary feeling. And Mark Hamill's delivery before he picked up Robin was already sinister enough and makes you wonder, what's he have in store here?
No peeking.
So when they finally arrive at Arkham Asylum, there's some very eerie singing from Harley Quinn. Which really sets the tone and atmosphere for the scene, so you think something creepy is about to happen, but the Joker goes into his regular shtick, cleverly delivered by Mark Hamill.
Where's Robin?
Robin? There's no Robin here.
Maybe he means our little Jay.
Of course! That's it!
And what's brilliant about this scene is the fact that the Joker knows a bunch more about Batman than he's letting on. But he's not giving it away yet because he wants that reveal to be more dramatic for him, because the Joker is a really clever schemer and he knows how to make a dramatic unveiling. When he reveals what he does to Robin, it's sinister. The torture that he did to this young boy for weeks, really hard to look at, essentially due to the fact that he created him into a mini version of him, which is even more messed up. But in keeping in true Joker fashion, if you don't look at it from the deep undertones that are there, it's actually, unfortunately, it's actually a little bit funny to see a little mini Joker running around. I mean, don't get me wrong, that establishing shot is just ugh, but if you think about it, it's like, it is a little bit funny to see a little mini Joker around, which is very on brand for the character. I mean, it's messed up, but it's funny. And this all becomes a game for him, even though there's the chase with Harley Quinn and Barbara, which is a great chase scene, by the way, great animation thrown in that scene, and Harley Quinn supposedly falls to her death. And don't worry, she's fine, she comes back later. There's the most dramatic part in this scene, which Joker finally unveils the curtain, gives the reveal that this entire time, when Joker was tormenting Robin, making him into his little mini Joker, he knew who Batman was because Robin was giving away secrets and he was torturing him, forcing him to give away secrets.
But all too soon, the serums and the shocks took their toll, and the dear lad began to share such secrets with me. Secrets that are mine alone to know. Bruce. It's true, Batsy. I know everything.
And the fact that he played it up so much to the point like he didn't know. Like everything was completely normal. This was his usual shtick, and to have that dramatic reveal, and the fact that the Joker is almost never anybody who really knows who Batman is, and normally he doesn't care, and this version of the character actually doesn't care. He really doesn't care that he is Bruce Wayne, which is why he still calls him Batman, is because even though he knows he's Bruce, to him, for all these years, he's still Batman. And the sinisterness and the way the Joker's voice is from Mark Hamill in the scene is enough to really make you feel uncomfortable and unsettled.
And kinda like the kid who peeks at his Christmas presents, I must admit, it's sadly anticlimactic. Behind all the sturm and batarangs, you're just a little boy in a play suit crying for mommy and daddy.
And he continues to taunt him more and more to piss off Batman.
If you don't like the movie, I've got slides.
I'll break you in two.
Oh, Batman. If you had the guts for that kind of fun, you would have done it years ago.
Whose voice is always cleverly delivered by the incredible Kevin Conroy, which rest in peace to this man. I love this man so much.
Where's Robin?
Again, it's so sinister how they did this for an animated movie that was not necessarily geared towards kids. It's geared towards all audiences, but a majority of the people that would have been watching this movie would have been either young teens or kids. And this is actually really dark for them. The Joker does get the drop on Batman, and unfortunately this leads to the most twisted part of the scene where he tries to force young Robin to shoot his own dad.
Here you go, sonny boy. Make Daddy proud. Deliver the punchline.
But Tim Drake does find the strength to fight back and flips the Joker's own joke on himself.
Tim.
Do it!
And Mark Hamill's delivery, his final lines for the Joker, especially for the joke that was supposed to be meant for Batman, actually turn on himself, and the final words that he has are very, very fitting.
That's not funny. That's not...
And how many people don't talk about this scene enough, I don't know. And quite frankly, I'm actually getting a little bit pissed thinking about it, because I'm like, people talk about, oh, The Dark Knight with Heath Ledger, or Mask of the Phantasm, which Mask of the Phantasm did have a great Joker, don't get me wrong, and Mask of the Phantasm is up there, but these couple of minutes of the storytelling, my God, are amazing, and I think this may very well be the best Mark Hamill Joker voice of all time, but don't at me. Justice League is pretty up there, but I think this is when he truly gave it everything.